everybody. This is Eric Santos with the North Georgia Low-Income Taxpayer Clip. This is our final video in our series on the tax provisions in the American Rescue Plan, that huge stimulus bill that was passed earlier this month. This bill is enormous and it contains a whole bunch of different tax changes. Today we're going to be covering a set of 5 provisions in the bill that haven't got quite as much attention as the big flagship provisions like the stimulus payments or the unemployment benefits, but they are still very important. Number 1, the bill expands the Child Independent Care Credit for 2021. Both the maximum amount for the credit and the income limits have been increased, meaning that for this year, at least the credit will be more generous and available to more people. This expansion is on top of the huge increase in the child tax credit that we talked about in one of our previous videos, which means that this bill is providing even more assistance to families with children. Number 2, this bill increases the earned income tax credit for low-income individuals and married couples without children. It also increases the phaseout threshold, lowers the minimum age, and eliminates the maximum age on the credit, meaning that many more people will qualify for the credit than would in previous years if they don't have children. Previously, the EITC had generally been very limited for folks who don't have kids. However, the American Rescue Plan already gives a whole bunch of new money to tax households who have children through the child tax credit and the child independent care credit. So this change is kind of a way to give some benefit to folks who don't have children, even though there's a much more substantial benefit that's already going to households with kids. Number 3, the American Rescue Plan also provides relief for many small businesses. It creates a new fund called the Restaurant Revitalization Fund that's going to pay grants to food and beverage establishments who struggled through the pandemic. It has provisions for grants for shuttered businesses, and extends the Paycheck Protection Program and the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Programs, providing those with more funding. The bill also provides specifically that advanced EIDL grants and the restaurant revitalization grants are not considered taxable income, so those are specifically exempt for small businesses. Finally, the bill extends some employment payroll tax credits that were available to small businesses for the costs of providing paid sick and family leave for their employees. So a lot of those provisions there providing relief to small businesses. Number 4, the bill contains a range of measures directed towards individual health insurance coverage. The main tax change there is an expansion of the premium tax credits that are available for folks who purchase plans on the marketplace exchanges. That makes those plans somewhat more affordable for lower income people. So the expansion of those credits increases affordability for folks who are eligible for them. Finally, number 5, the American Rescue Plan provides that student loans that are discharged for any reason between the years 2021 and 2025 will not be considered taxable cancellation of debt income. This is really important for people whose loans are discharged who wouldn't already qualify for an exception to the COD doctrine. But it also has some pretty major policy implications because it removes a major logistical obstacle to some of the student loan cancellation or forgiveness plans that have been put forth and are being considered by the sitting president and Congress right now. So look for changes in that arena in the future with this provision of the bill already passed. Now, I know that's a lot of information in a short amount of time, but there is a ton of information in this bill. There's more than 240 pages of bill in there, and my cat is only going to be cooperative as he has been for so many videos. So if you need any help with any of these tax issues or tax issues in general, and you can't afford a lawyer, you might be eligible for free services from a low-income taxpayer clinic like us. So please check out our website or give us a call if you have questions about that. And of course, make sure to watch the rest of our videos on the American Rescue Plan and like and subscribe to our page to get more updates as we post them. Thanks so much for tuning in.